Hello, and welcome to the Melvindale High School Class of 2020 Graduation Commencement Ceremony. Since a traditional commencement ceremony was not possible, we've created a graduation experience for you to view. First, I would like to thank and recognize our school board, beginning with Board Vice President Michael Colmorgan, Board Secretary Matthew Rader, Board Treasurer Alex Atanasovsky, Trustee Amber Cochran, Trustee Malik Saif, Trustee Stephen Gunther, and Board President Jim Barry, who will validate your diplomas. I'd also like to thank our valedictorian Lisandro Duenas, our salutatorian Betsaida Jaramillo, and our superintendent Dr. Kimberly Serrano, whose graduation speeches are included. Also, a special thank you to Mrs. Sarah Gillerin and Mrs. Katie Blair for putting this entire commencement ceremony together. Lastly, thank you, graduates and families, for working with us as we navigated through this pandemic. No class deserved to celebrate more, and no class deserved to be honored more. We will never forget you. Thank you, and please enjoy the 2020 Melvindale High School Commencement Ceremony.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Serrano, and I'm the superintendent of Melvindale Northern Allen Park Schools. Thank you for sharing in the 91st graduation from Melvindale High School. Graduation is always a very special event for our Melvindale Northern Allen Park Schools and community. On behalf of our Board of Education, our teachers, administration, and support staff, we salute you, this class of 2020. We all will remember this year and your class. We'll remember your endurance, your hope, and your resilience. Parents, guardians, and grandparents, this is a proud moment for all of you. For all of the times you woke up early in the morning to get your child ready off for school, drove them to sport practices, concerts, conferences, completed projects late on Sunday nights because they didn't tell you about them until that evening, and they were due on Monday. For all the times you had to shop for a new outfit, for pictures, or a treat for the class, this is your payday. You all made it, and this is the fruit for all of your efforts for all of those years. Congratulations. Seniors, I wanted to make sure you recognize and thank your parents for all of their sacrifices for you. Their hope for a bright tomorrow lies within you. Let's look at the word hope. Hope is the optimistic state of mind that is based on an expectation of positive outcomes with respect to events and circumstances in one's life or the world at large. As a verb, its definitions include expect with confidence, and to cherish a desire with anticipation. You are your parents' hope. You are your family's hope. You are your teacher's hope. Each of you have a different story, but I bet for many of you, on the day you were born, your parents had hopes for you, your future, and what you would contribute to the world. Each time they sent you off into the world, they worried about your safety and how you would be treated by others. Many of you who have parents who came to this country to protect you, and they hoped for better futures for you even than they had themselves. Seniors, with the state of our world, you are our hope. We send you off with all the tools we could possibly give you to help this world become a better place. You each have a big charge ahead of you, but we know you are ready. Your principals and teachers tell me this is one of the best groups. All of you graduates here today are ready to begin the journey of your dreams. The ships are docked, and each of you will board a ship that will take you to many different ports. Find a port that is not rooted in gaining money, because someone will always have more money than you. Find a port that is really worth it, like what our staff and Board of Education members have done, because they all know you are worth it. Find a port where you can develop deep connections with other people, for they will fuel your inspiration. Find a port that creates a positive impact on other people and the earth, and you will benefit. From here on out, you steer the ship and visit the ports of your choice. But one thing I want you to always remember, each of your ships leave Melvindale High School port now, but you always have a place to dock when you need it. You see, each one of the people in this district built a relationship with at least one of you. Someone here from our staff has lost sleep over you, has shed a tear for you, has shared a story with their family about you, and their family feels like they know you. Someone here will be invited to your graduation and will come to your wedding. It is what we do. We give a piece of ourselves away to each one of you through the relationships we fuse with you. We will always be here for you when you are in need of affirmation, an ear to listen, someone to help you read over those college papers, or someone just to cheer you on. Do not ever hesitate to come back to us if you are in need of some kind of support. Just like Tim McGraw's song states, there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. After all, you are our hope. I have a little story to share with you this evening. Something you can all relate to, having spent 13 years in school eating in the cafeteria, which also follows my theme of hope. My father came to America from Italy with his mother on a ship in January of 1938 to escape being drafted by Mussolini and to join the rest of his family. After being processed at Ellis Island, he went into the cafeteria in New York to get something to eat. He sat down at an empty table and waited for someone to take his order. Of course, nobody did. Finally, a woman with a tray full of food sat down opposite him and informed him how a cafeteria worked. Obviously, coming from a small town, there were no cafeterias where he grew up. Start out at that end, she said. Just go along the line and pick out what you want. At the other end, they'll tell you how much you have to pay. I soon learned how everything works in America, my dad would tell me. Life's a cafeteria here. You get anything you want as long as you're willing to pay the price. You can even get success, but you'll never get it if you wait for someone to bring it to you. You have to get up and get it yourself. My dad had many stories and lots of advice to give as I was growing up. He stressed the importance of education, hard work, determination, and integrity. You get out of life what you put into it. So graduates, I say to you, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Most importantly, work hard and have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you already want to become. Allow them to lead you to each port that is for you. Have the courage to have a voice and use it to help steer our world to better places. Everything else is secondary because life is a journey, so get ready to set sail. Nevertheless, remember, once a cardinal, always a cardinal. You always have a place to call home. You are our heart, and you are our hope.
Welcome and congratulations, class of 2020. When we first entered high school and imagined the day we would graduate, I'm sure none of us thought that it would be like this. But with everything life throws our way, it is important to remember that we are stronger because of it. While we may have not gotten the experience from other graduated classes, our graduation is uniquely special. We are graduating during a time of awakening. We are graduating during a time that will be in history books. It is a strange feeling to know that things we're experiencing now will be taught in classrooms someday. But it is a feeling we must acknowledge and embrace, because right now, our actions are more important than ever. We are a generation of activists, present in the moment and using our voices to change the world for the better. Graduating is just one step we take towards making an impact in this world. As our class enters higher education and the workforce, we are taking with us the experiences that have shaped our fortitude. For me, The experience of being raised by immigrant parents is what shaped my strength. There's a phrase I've heard many times in my community, one that I still carry with me. Si se puede. You say it when every odd is stacked against you, because in your heart you know the odds don't matter. Si se puede stands for absolute faith and strength. When my parents left their home to come to America, they knew what they were sacrificing, everything. But they also knew just how worth it the sacrifice was. It meant a better chance at a life not only for them, but for me and my siblings. My parents' story of strength is not solitary. It is mirrored in the thousands of other immigrants like them, hoping to make a better life for themselves here. Immigrants who have so little, yet do everything in their power to rise. When I look at my parents, I know they are my living inspirations. And when I look at myself, I know I have the potential to be one too. I've spent the past 4 years committed to being the best I can be, flourishing academically and inwardly, so that my parents could feel secure in the knowledge that my future is bright. And now, standing here, I can proudly say that I've made it. I shared my story, but each of you have your own story to tell. Stories of loss, of growth, and everything in between that has led us all here to this moment. Class of 2020, we made it. I see so much promise in our generation, so much drive for positive change. We've been through a crazy year, but it is a year that has taught us to truly treasure the experiences and people that make our life whole. So take a second to feel pride in how far you've come. This graduation is just one milestone. We have so many more to look forward to. Once again, congratulations, Class of 2020. May we never stop striving for change, for love, for peace, and for justice. Thank you.
Hello, Cardinals. I wasn't expecting to be in this position when I first came into Melvindale, but now that I am, I guess I get to talk about how much I love you guys. Melvindale is a beautiful school district I've been a part of most of my life. We have all grown together like a family, and now I get to watch you guys grow up alongside me. I'm looking forward to beginning my new life, and I hope all of you guys are excited as well. Sadly, however, from now on we will be growing separately, but please never forget our time here. These memories will forever keep us together and keep us united as a family. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
It is a great pleasure on behalf of the Melvindale Northern Allen Park School Board. I am now with legal authority invested in the Board of Education by the state of Michigan and the Michigan State Board of Education. We will hereby issue the diplomas of the Melvindale Northern Park School District High School, which officially declares that these seniors have graduated from the high school as of this date, June 10th, 2020. Will the seniors please step forward and receive their diplomas?
Madison Abbott.
Take your time, Madison. I'm going to stand right here and hand you your diploma, and you're going to walk right across the stage and take a picture. Keep going, okay? Congratulations.
Zuhur Abdullah.
You're going to take this diploma and just keep walking right in front, okay? There you go. You can go right in front. Thank you.
Dayan Abdu.
Congratulations, Diane. There you go. Keep moving this way.
Alejandro Oboites.
Yes, Alejandro, congrats. So take this diploma. We'll keep this a little bit like this, and then we'll look at your family. Smile.
Jose Deshane.
Congratulations, Jose. Boy, there you go. And you keep moving this way, right around the stage here. Congratulations.
Yusuf Afar.
Yes, Yusuf. Okay, so hold that side of it. Don't come too close. And we're good on the video.
Abdul Fattah Ahmed.
Come on up, brother. I'm not going to shake your hand, but we'll hold this together, okay? Let your dad get a picture, too.
Abdul Mohsen Ahmed.
Yes, Abdul! Atta boy. Come on in. Grab this diploma, and we'll look at cameras.
Afnan Ahmed.
There we go. So you take this side of it, and then look at your family.
Dua Ahmed.
Yes, Dua. We should pump in some crowd noise. Right? There you go. And we're going to look at your family, okay?
Idris Ahmed.
Yes, Idris. Come on in right here. Congratulations, brother. Thank you for the great thank you.
Layla Ahmed.
Yes! Aw. Okay, we'll take some pictures now. I'm smiling for no reason.
Mohsena Ahmed.
We can take as many pictures as we want, okay? So we're gonna hold this and then look at you guys taking pictures, okay? And I promise I'm smiling.
Saeed Ahmed.
Congratulations, Saeed. I wish this could be more normal with everyone going, okay? So take this, and we're gonna kind of get the video.
Wazara Ahmed.
Yes. Congratulations. I'm so sorry it has to be this way. It's not fair.
Muhammad Alamiri.
Yes! Yes, Mom. Congratulations. Hold that like that. We got video and
Allah Alduez.
I'm so sad you never got to sing the national anthem either. We might have to still work that out. Here, take this.
Thank you. I'll wait up to Mr. Alden.
Yes.
Karar Alamara.
Yes, Karar. Here you go, man. Congratulations. Thank you for everything.
Reem Al Harbi.
Yes, Reem. Come on and take that. Nice. Okay. And then we can video.
Hassan Ali.
Come on, Abasim. All right, take this side of the diploma, and then we're going to smile for the.
Hana Ali.
Yes, Hannah. Okay, so take this, hold it just like that, and then we'll make sure we get a good picture over there.
Maria Ali.
Just like this. There you go. Picture. There you go.
Sharifa Al Qadi.
Congratulations, Sharifa. Take the other end of this diploma, okay? And then we'll take.
Mohammed Al Kaisi.
Hello, Mohammed. Yes. Come on out. Turn. And then video's good. Now we'll.
Ahmed Al Moin.
That's not correct. Come on in, brother. Congratulations. Take a look at the video camera there.
Abdul Rahman Al Nakim.
Yes, Abdullah. Alright, come on, grab this diploma.
Mohammed Al Amari.
Mohammed, thank you for everything, man. It has been such a pleasure.
Bara El Sadi.
Yes, Barbara. Grab the other side of that. Very good. Now,
Hassan Al Kafati.
yes, Hassan. I'll never forget calling you college. It's my fault. I love you, man. Come on in. I'm so happy you're one of our students.
Aldo Alvarez.
Yes, Aldo. Congratulations, Aldo. Sorry we didn't get the party that we were supposed to.
Brandon Alvarez.
Yes, Brandon. Congratulations, Brandon. So you take the other side of this. Yep, perfect. And then turn his face. And we want to make sure your family gets
Julia Andrusitis.
Julia. Congratulations, Julia. Yeah, take this and we'll look and we'll take as many pics as we need to take.
Giancarlo Aragon.
Nice, Giancarlo! Congratulations, brother. Sorry we didn't get the party the right way that we needed.
Dekra Asker.
Yes, Dakra. So you just hold the other side of this and we'll stand here. We'll take as many pictures as you all need.
Cassandra Avina.
Yes, Cassandra. Congratulations, Cassandra. Just like that. Now look forward.
Mohammed Awad.
Yes, Mohammed. I'm gonna miss you so much, man. Do you have any idea? You have no idea how many days you made of mine. All right, now we're gonna look at your.
Tahir Awad.
Yes, Tahir. Take this. Very good.
Rima Awithi.
Congratulations, Rima. So sorry we didn't get the party the way we were supposed to for all this stuff.
Amarane Benuelos Hernandez.
Yes! Excellent. Turn and look.
Hugo Barasa Guzman.
Yes, Hugo. Yes, Hugo. Take that, yep.
Jenna Bastian.
Yes, Jenna. Congratulations. Take this and look this way.
Rihanna Bachman.
Yes, There you go.
Caitlin Belville.
Yes, Caitlin. Congratulations, kiddo. So you take that way. And
Shava Ben Hadi.
come on up. So you take this. There you go. We'll look.
Kyra Baruman.
Yes, Kyra. Congratulations, Kyra. Just hold it in your hand, and then we're going to look this way.
Emily Bigot.
Sorry we couldn't party the way we wanted to.
Stephen Bolton.
Yes, Steven! Woo! Congratulations, Steven. Excellent, brother. Take that, yep, and now we'll look this way.
Madison Bradburn.
Yes, Madison. Congratulations, kiddo. Sorry we didn't get to have all the parties we wanted to have.
Evan Bollington.
Yes, Evan! Yes, Evan! Go! So look this way.
Yadira Calderon.
Yes, Yadira! Thank you, Sam. We need applause. There you go. Congratulations.
Elise Campo.
Yes, Elise. Congratulations.
Diego Camarina.
Yes, Diego. So yeah, you come in right here and hold it on one side and look this way.
Alexandre Camarina.
Yes, Alex. Congrats, man. Thanks for everything. You were awesome.
Samuel Carbajal Jr.
Yes, Sam. Congratulations, Sam.
Julian Castillo Jaramillo.
Come on up here, brother. Take this. So proud of you. I'd give you a bear hug if I could, man. Yeah, absolutely. Take some pictures.
Jodesia Chavarria.
Let's go, Deborah! Congratulations.
Taylor Christian.
Yes, Taylor. Probably top 10 coolest graduates I've ever since I've been here last year. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Brandon Corbett.
Yes, Brandon! Congratulations, Brandon. Yep, take it just like that. Look forward.
Erica Cornejo Solis.
Yes, Erica! Erica! There you go, kiddo. Congratulations. Take this and we look this way, okay? And we're gonna...
Eric Cortez.
Yes, Eric! You got it. There you go. So yeah, you come take this. How you doing? Good. Turn this way. Whoa. Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Victoria Cattrall.
Yes, Victoria! Come on in. Yep, grab a side of this. Congratulations, first of all. Yep, he's taking a movie.
Haley Cummings.
Yes, hey! Yes, hey! We did it. Now we smile. All right, now we'll take...
Hannah Deschamps.
Yes, Hannah! Congratulations, Hannah. Now we'll turn. Video's over.
Carson DeCare.
Yes, Carson! So sorry it ended this way, Carson. Did not get the party the way we needed to.
Miracle De La Garza.
Yes, Miracle! Yes, congratulations.
Go, girl.
Come on in. Good job. Now we turn.
Number 6 of my grandchildren to graduate.
Isabel Dillman.
Yes, Isabel.
Okay, take me a second, hold on.
Take your time, kiddo. This is your day. Take your time. I already told them we weren't going anywhere until they got all their pictures done, so they can get there.
Lisandro Dueñez.
Yes, Lisandro. Excellent, brother. Not what I said to you. You are a gem, man. Just getting started.
Wendy Duenas.
Yes, Wendy. There you go. Take your time. We're in no hurry. There's no one here. There's no one behind you. Exactly. And now, as many as you need.
Liliana Escoto.
Congratulations, Liana. Yep, just like that.
Mohammed Farouk.
Yes! Farouk! Oh, I'm so proud of you, young man. Congratulations. Take this. Yes, we're going to look there. And now...
Damian Figueroa.
Yes, Damian! Come on up, buddy. Congratulations, man. Yep, so come on here and look that way.
Kaylin Flores.
Yes, Kaylin!
Daisy Flores Espejel.
Yes. There we go. You get it twice. Special treatment for you, Daisy, okay? There you go.
Michael French.
Yes, Michael! Congratulations, Michael. Absolutely. So take that, turn this way. Yep, just turn your body just like that.
Jennifer Gamboa.
Yes,
Denise Garcia Bastida.
Yes, Denise. Congratulations. I'm so sorry we didn't get to celebrate the way that you deserved.
Brandon Garcia Lopez.
Yes, Brandon. Come on up, buddy. Come on up. Excellent. So you grab this. We're going to turn and face that way. And now we can...
Mariela Gavia.
Yes, Mariela! Congratulations. Yes, for sure. Yep, just like that.
David George.
Yes, David! Yes, David! Awesome, huh? There you go, man. Go look this way. Let your...
Franklin Goins.
Yes, Franklin! Attaboy, Franklin. Thanks for laying low, brother. I've always respected you, okay? Now you're...
Vivian Gomez.
Yes, Vivian! Congratulations, Vivian. Take this, yeah, when we look this way.
Eileen Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Yes, Eileen. There you go. Take this, and we're gonna look this way.
Kaylee Gonzalez.
Yes, Kaylee! Congratulations, Kaylee. Take this and we'll face this way.
Sylvia Gonzalez.
Yes, Sylvia. It was a little windy. Then take that, yep, and then just turn and face this way. And as many...
Lucy Gonzalez Gomez.
Yeah, Lucy! Congratulations, kiddo. Yep, come on over. Take this side of it. And then the video's gonna stop. And now...
Sarah Gubran.
Hi, Sarah. You're not the youngest, are you? Oh no, there's no more coupons? Okay, good, good, good.
Gerardo Guerrero.
Yes, Gerardo! Congratulations, Gerardo. Now take this and we'll look this way, okay?
Julissa Gutierrez.
Yes, Julissa! Congratulations, Julissa. Excellent. So you take that, we'll look this way. Videoing. Alright, now your family can take it.
Eduardo Gutierrez Gonzalez.
Yes, Eduardo! $1 for scholars. Congrats, brother. Thank you. Yep, absolutely. So we'll look this way.
Mario Guzman de la Torre.
Yes, Mario! Yes, Mario. You're the best dressed kid here today. I'll tell you that much. Yes, for sure. Thank you for everything. An absolute pleasure. Yep. Been a great principal. It means more to me than you'd ever know.
Samuel Hale.
Yes, Sam. Congratulations. What an awesome here. Step in a little closer and look this way. Yep. And now.
Chloe Haringa.
Yes. Alright, so just take this. Excellent. And just look this way.
Anwar Hassan.
Yes, Emma. Congratulations. You're welcome. Take this and we look this way, okay?
Alan Hernandez.
Yes, Alan! Attaboy, man. Thanks for being here. Congratulations.
Nicole Hernandez.
Yes, Nicole! Congratulations, Nicole. Don't lose that.
Riley Hernandez.
Yes. Congratulations. Thank you for such an awesome kid. Come on, then you come a little closer, okay? Yeah, there
Haley Hicks.
Yes, Haley. Take your time. We have no rush whatsoever. That's the one thing good about it. Yes. Look this way. You're not.
Haley Holbrook.
Yeah, Haley. The original baby girl cheerleader when I was a coach.
Nija Alexis Holt.
Yes, Nigel. Yes, Nigel. Congratulations. Excellent job. Grab your other one. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. We'll get this right. Here you go. You're welcome.
Hassan Hussein.
Yes, Hassan! Atta boy, man. Yeah, so you just kind of want to take the other side of your that hand. Yup, just like that. There you go. All right.
Carlos Huerta Tapia.
Yes, Carlos! Congratulations, brother. There you go. Take it like that.
Mohsen Hussein.
Yes, Molson! Take one side of this, we'll look this way. Now we can look.
Rabah Hussein.
Perfect. So come on up and yeah, just grab that diploma like that. Yep, perfect.
Yusuf Hussein.
Yes, Yusuf. Excellent. Yep. So come on here, just grab half of this, and we'll look this way, okay? And then
Shifa Ibrahim.
yeah, cannot believe it. Yep. So take that. Very good. Yep. And then
Betsaida Jaramillo.
yes, that's right. Congratulations. Sorry we didn't get to have the celebrations that we needed to for your class, especially.
Jasmine Joe Jennings.
Yes, Jasmine!
Watch me
Perfect.
fall.
Take your time. That's the one thing we got is time. There you go, just like that. Yep. And
Edgar Juarez Lopez.
yes, Edgar. Yes, Edgar. There you go, brother. Congratulations, just like that. Yep, excellent.
Kristen Justice.
Yes, Kristen. Congratulations, Kristen. Take that. We look this way. Perfect.
Jason Cachego.
Yes, Jason. There you go. Yeah, nice contours, man. Take this.
Evan King.
Yes, Evan. Native brother. Congrats, man. Big, awesome. So proud of you. Take this.
Hannah Karish.
Hannah! Yeah! Hannah! Excellent, yep.
Maimuna Karish.
Yes, Maymuna. There you go. Congratulations. You're welcome.
Doria Karish.
Yes, Daria. Just like this. There you go. Like that. Yep. Very good.
Riley Kerpower.
Yeah, Riley! Congrats, Riley.
Michaela Laddick.
Yes, Michaela! You take this side of it, and then we're going to look this way.
Kelvin Lemois.
Yes, Kelvin! Atta boy, man. You made it.
Alicia LaFrance.
Yes, Alicia!
They're so proud of you, Vandergraaf.
Absolutely.
I didn't fall.
Congratulations.
So just like
Yeah, look this way.
Stephanie Lemise.
Yes, Stephanie! I will yell your name. That's how much I care about you, kiddo. I'm so sorry for this being this way.
Alexis Lennis.
Yes, Alexis! Yes, Alexis! Congratulations! Excellent job. Congratulations, kiddo.
Autumn Lindelbauer.
Yes, Autumn! Congratulations, Autumn. Take that, we look this way.
Julio Lopez.
Julio! Congrats, Julio. Thank you. You look awesome. Thank you for dressing up.
Mauricio Lopez.
Yes, Mauricio! Congratulations, Mauricio. You are a graduate, brother.
Ali Majid.
Ali! Congratulations, brother. You graduated, man. Yeah, absolutely. Let's look this way, okay?
Rand Mack.
Yes, man! Congratulations. You're welcome. Take that side of it and we look this way, yep.
Naomi Martinez.
Yes, Naomi! Good job, Naomi.
Go, baby.
Yeah, win. Grab your other bets. Earn that, you know what I mean? You worked hard.
Nada Maury.
Yes, Nala! Congratulations, Nala! Congrats. That was important. You earned that. Those are all your good grades. You want to have that shown.
Madison McLean.
Yes, Madison! Sorry, we couldn't celebrate this appropriately, Madison.
Brian McHugh.
Yes, Brian! Congratulations, Brian. Sorry we couldn't have the parties we wanted to have, man.
Mia Medina.
Yes, Mia! Got a lot of support. I love seeing that. Here we go. Look this way. Yep.
Salvador Medina Ruiz.
Yes, Salvador! Don't think I'm not yelling your name, young man. I'm yelling it. Take this. Very good. It's like a little closer. Just over the break. There we go.
Luis Mendez.
Yes, Luis! Come on up here, Luis. Congratulations, Luis. Awesome. Sorry we couldn't have the appropriate parties that we wanted to have.
Hassan Masset.
Yes, Austin! You grab just this side of the diploma, and then we'll turn this way.
Demetrius Mixon.
Yes, Steve! Yes, Steve! Yes, Steve! My man, take this just like this, attaboy.
Thara Mogili.
Yes, Thara. Congratulations. Take this side and look this way.
Gabber Muhammad.
Yes, Gabber! Congratulations, my brother. I'm not kidding. It's a pleasure.
Camila Muhammad.
Yes, Galila! Congratulations, kiddo. Good job. Yep.
Jamila Muhammad.
Yes, Jamila! Come on up here. Take your time, kiddo. love the red shoes. Thank you so much for those. Take the other side of it.
Maha Muhammad.
Yes, Maha! Congratulations.
Sabrine Muhammad.
Yes, Sabrine! Congratulations. You're welcome. Pull your penny chest. You got no
Hannah Mohsen Ali.
Hannah! Congratulations! We look this way, okay?
Mohsen Ali.
Yes, Mohsen! Yeah! I cheer for you, brother. Always, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
Kadani Moore.
Yes, Kadani! Super proud of you. I'm super proud of you.
Genesee Mullen.
Yes, Genesee! Congratulations, Genesee! One of the coolest kids I've had the pleasure of working with, without a doubt. See, I'm not kidding.
Sabrine Munasser.
Congratulations. Yep, take a job.
Maria Munoz.
That was the best answer ever, too.
Stephen Munoz.
Yes, Steven! Congratulations, man. Good job, Steven. Take this, yep. Like that, perfect.
Kasim Murthana.
Yes, Castle! Congratulations. Outstanding, brother. Good job. You were very nice to him.
Hussam Muthana.
Yes, Hussam! Come on up, brother. Congratulations. Take this. Yep, very good.
Mosna Hossein.
Yes, Mosna! Congratulations, Mosna.
Billy Myers.
Yes, Billy! Congratulations, Billy. Excellent. Absolutely, man. You did it, bro. Yeah,
Dominic Nagy.
here we go, Dominic. Congratulations, Dominic. You were always a really cool kid, man. Always.
Cameron Nino.
Yes, Cameron! Congratulations, man. There you go. Now face this way.
Devontae Norman.
Yes, Devontae!
Yeah, brother.
What's up, bro? Just like that. Very good.
Isabella Ocampo.
Yes, Isabella! Congratulations, Isabella. You're welcome. Yep, just like that.
Brayden Ochoa.
Yes, Brandon! You look awesome. What's up, brother? Good, man.
Juan Ochoa.
Yes, Juan!
Mindy Ochoa Ramirez.
Yes, Mindy! Good. Staying on. Staying on. Let's hope there's no wind. There you go.
Ashley Ortspitz.
Yes, Ashley! Take the other side of this. Excellent. Face that way. Perfect.
Amanda Harvin.
Thank you.
Araf Patino Hernandez.
Yes, Araf. Congratulations. It's okay, don't worry. Keep walking. I'll help you out in a second.
Emily Peralta.
Yes, Emily!
Jose Perez.
Yes, Jose! Take it just like that. Face this way. Very good.
Hassan Corti.
Yes, Austin. Congratulations, kiddo. You did it. Yep, just like that. Look forward. Now we can.
Edson Quintana.
Yes, Edson! Attaboy. Excellent. You take that. Very good.
Musana Koresh.
Yes, Musana! I really appreciate red shoes always too. Thank you for wearing those. Congratulations. We can look this way. How are you? Good, very good.
Jalen Ramirez.
Yes, Jalen! Congratulations. Hopefully we can get a couple fixes that has to.
Jessica Ramirez.
Yes, Jessica! The poet. What an amazing kid you are. Congratulations. Yes, for sure.
Brian Razzo.
Yes, Brian! You know I'm going to yell for you. I don't care. Come on up, man. Congratulations on graduating. We'll look this way, okay?
John Riley.
Yes, John! That's okay. It's happening all day, brother. It happens all day. We'll see if we can get a couple pictures with you, and then if we can, for the video. Just come on up. Grab this diploma first. There you go.
Kimberly Rivera Ariola.
Yes, Kimberly! Woo! Congratulations, Kim. Absolutely. Yep, we'll look this way.
Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah! It's okay. That's happening all day. We used to have flowers up here too. You're all right. Just gotta hold a little bit. Just hold a little bit. Very good.
Caroline Rodriguez Perez.
Yes, Caroline! Awesome. Look at all your stuff. You did so many great things.
Angel Rowe.
Yes, Angel! Sorry about the wind, Angel. You're doing okay. Yep, slide on in here.
Ayana Roldan.
Yes, Ayana! Congratulations, kid. Oh, yep, absolutely.
Hale Saeed.
Yeah, yes, Hale! Yes, Hale, take this just like that. Very good.
Nora Saeed.
Yes, Nora! Congratulations. You're welcome. Take this side and then we'll look this way, okay?
Valerie Steins.
Yes, Valerie! Congratulations. Absolutely. Grab this and look this way.
Afnan Saeed.
Yes, Ahmad.
Ahmad Saeed.
Yes, Ahmad. Congratulations. You're welcome. Sorry about the wind. I wish I could control it.
Asia Salah.
Yes, Asia! Congratulations. look this way, grab one side of that. Yep, very good.
Bashar Salah.
Sir! Congratulations. Awesome. Take this side of this, face the front here.
Inas Salah.
Nice.
Hamza Salah.
Yes, Hamza! Take your time, bro. You look great, too. Thank you for dressing up. Awesome, yep.
Qasim Salah.
Yes, Casa! Congratulations, Casa. What's up, brother?
Noah Salah.
Yes, Noah! Congrats, Noah. Okay? Good. Take this. There you go. Just like this. Okay?
Gabe Salem.
Yes, Gabe! How you doing, brother? Good. Congratulations. Take that. Very good.
Hameda Salah.
Yeah! Congratulations. Yes, of course.
Hugo the Goat Sanchez.
Yes, Hugo! Excellent, Hugo. Come on, absolutely, man.
Angelique Sexton.
Yes, Angelique! Yes, Angelique! Congratulations. I'm an active fool, too. I don't care.
Ricardo Serratos III.
Yes, Ricardo! Outstanding. Excellent. Got to look this way now. Very good.
Shifa Shator.
Yes, Shiva! Congratulations.
Soruk Shaman.
Yes, congratulations, kiddo. There you go. Yep, perfect.
Taiba Sharif.
Congratulations. You're fine. You're fine. Got it. Yep. There you go. Yeah, we got to show up that goal. Great mark for that.
Joljala Shaman.
Sorry about the win. I'll hold it if you want to hold it. Yeah.
Salah Asai.
Yes, sir! You did a good job.
That's on a video.
You look very sharp, man.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sebastian Silva.
Yes, Sebastian! Congratulations.
Chastity Skibby.
Yes, Chastity! There you go. We got a little wind feel left. That's it.
Trinity Sledge.
I wish I could control the wind for you, kiddo. So sorry.
Autumn Ray Smith.
Sorry about the wind, kiddo. So sorry. Congratulations.
Brandon Smith.
Yes, Brandon! Congratulations, brother. How are you? Take that.
Jatea Annie Smith.
Congratulations, Jatea. We can do that. I mean, that's okay for a better picture.
Philip Smith III.
Yes,
Sierra Smothers.
Yes, take your time, kiddos. Take your time. Congratulations. Sure.
Bailey Subcheck.
Hi, Bailey.
Angeles Soto.
No, the wind is horrible. Take that. Good.
Brandon Stapleton.
Yes, Brandon! I am too! I am too! Excellent, Brandon. You were one cool cat, man. Come on, a little closer. There you go.
Emily Stone.
Yes, Emily! Go. Yep, look this way.
Adrian Striz.
Adrian!
Audrey Suero Medina.
Yes, Audrey!
There you go. That's my sister.
You got a lot of gear. That means you did a lot of things, so we appreciate that.
Maha Suela.
Yes, Yaha! Congratulations.
Austin, your homecoming king, Tanner.
Austin! Yes, outstanding, brother. There you go. Grab that. Just like that. Yep, you're looking that way.
Calandra Tell.
Yes, Calandra! That's okay. I say go without it for now, absolutely. Absolutely.
Christina Thurman.
Yes, Christina! Congratulations, Christina. Absolutely grab that and look this way.
Santiago Torres.
Yes, Santiago! Congratulations, Santiago. Awesome, man.
Andrea Torres Rojo.
Yes, Andrea! Congratulations. Sorry about the wind. I wish I could control that for you. Get a little calm here.
Kevin Schraber.
Yes, Kevin! Boy. You're fine. Don't hustle. Strut. There you go.
David Vasquez.
Congratulations, David!
Adrian Villafane.
Good job, buddy. Congrats. Take it just like that. We'll look this way.
Kyle Vasquez.
Yes, Kyle! Go. Sorry about the wind, man. I wish I could control that for you. Trust me. Congratulations, Adrian. Outstanding. Look this way.
Dennis Warnicki Jr.
Yes, Dennis! Yes, Dennis! Congratulations, Dennis! How you doing? Good, man. Are you okay? Good, good.
Noah Wilkowitz.
Yes, Noah! There you go, buddy. Congratulations, man. Absolutely. Yep. Look this way. Very good.
Samantha Wood.
Yes, Samantha! Congratulations, Samantha. Awesome. Here, look this way. Yep, very good.
Rashard Williams.
Yes, Rashard! Attaboy, man.
Samantha Lynn Wilnowski.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, ahoo! All good, brother. That's yours. No, I'm kidding. Absolutely.
Al Hussein, yeah.
What's up, brother? Come on in, my man.
Anissa, yeah.
Yes, Anissa! Congratulations, Anissa. You're welcome.
Zachariah, yeah.
Yes, Zachariah! Excellent. We'll get you squared away, don't worry. Yep, there you go. Pull it down. Got it.
Benicio Zerazua.
Yes, Benicio! Awesome, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. First, as I think back on the relationships we've built here, I want to recognize that many of you have encountered a great deal of adversity during your high school years. Many of you have dealt with hardship in your lives during these last 4 years, whether financially or emotionally, and including lost loved ones. Many of you have made some poor decisions along the way and have had to climb uphill to get back on track. Many of you have encountered the combination of unkind teenagers and social media. All of you have experienced a global pandemic that cut your senior year short. If you're watching this, you made it. You've all made it. You're Cardinals, your family, you are tough, you keep going, you persevere, and that's the point. At least a couple of times a year, I will run into former graduates. They'll be covered in dirt or paint from work or on a headset at the local drive-thru, and when they see me, they put their head down as if they're ashamed. I always want to let those students know how proud I am of them. Since when did working hard become an embarrassment? I understand that's part of the process, and that's persevering. You think we, your teachers, the people with advanced degrees, haven't worked at McDonald's? You think we haven't swept floors? You think we haven't dug ditches? Of course we have. Class of 2020, I must say that when you came over for 8th grade orientation, you already had a reputation as a great group of students. My fear was that once you'd arrived, you'd get a little too comfy and a little too cool, and that would change. Well, I was completely wrong, and I'm so thankful for that. For 4 years, you have not only promoted our values of character, empathy, and decency towards all people, but you have lived them. This is only my 5th year as a principal. My first year was a blur. So in a sense, we grew up together. And I'm so appreciative of not only that, but also the fact that your class handled the COVID-19 pandemic with such grace. You made this the family that it is such an honor to be a part of, and on behalf of the Melvindale school family and community, thank you. In my first graduation speech, I told the class of 2016 that they raised the bar at MHS, and I meant it. I talked about them reinforcing in me a value I hold very sacred, and that value is the absolute necessity of high expectations. Class of 2020, you have met those expectations. 100% of you applied to college, and many of you are choosing that path. And to the students entering the trades, career programs, and especially the military, we couldn't be prouder of you. You have a very sound plan for your future, and I'm sure your successes will be plentiful. But I'm here today to tell you what to do when things don't go your way, when you face adversity. Last week marked the 76th anniversary of D-Day, and during World War II, when London was being bombed daily, one Allied leader said these words: "If you're going through hell, keep going." These are obviously just words, and turning them into actions is a little more challenging. To keep going requires character. Character forces you to take the long road, the difficult road, and it has been my experience that those are the only worthwhile paths available to us. There's always an easy out, a rationalization for not doing what's necessary, an excuse, or people in your life that will tell you it's okay. I'm here to tell you today that it's not okay. You're too intelligent, kind, thoughtful, and most importantly, tough to take that route. You have character. That doesn't mean we expect you to be perfect. You will make mistakes. You will come up short. You will make poor decisions. You will let your emotions get the best of you. I'm speaking from personal experiences. However, with the strong foundation of character, climbing out of those situations becomes much more manageable. Character, doing the right thing, forces you to be humble. It forces you to take responsibility for your actions and admit mistakes. Making mistakes, understanding them, and learning from them is what perseverance and being tough is. So as you venture off to begin this next phase of your life, let me assure you that you are prepared. You've been tested under pressure multiple times. You've managed academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities at the same time. You've built and developed positive relationships with your peers and your staff. You are good people. You have the tools necessary to be successful, whatever your definition of success may be. You've raised the bar. So class of 2020, I close with these very specific instructions. Have character, be kind, persevere, be tough, be Cardinals. It is my great honor to congratulate the graduates of the Melvindale High School class of 2020.